Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Pathology. It is very important to know the folder structure of any tool for its easy usage. JMeter being an open source tool, any user can do modification according to their requirements, and that is the reason why one should have a clear idea about the directory structure of JMeter. In this video, we will understand the folder structure of JMeter. I have downloaded JMeter on my desktop in JMeter folder in the previous video. So let's open that folder. This is the root directory in which all the folders are present. Open the root directory, and these are the subfolders of root directory. Each of these folders have a significant usage. In bin folder, first of all you have these three folders. First one is of example, which contains example of a CSV file and a performance test script. Second one contains report template, which can be used for report generation, and the third one contains few script templates as per different protocols. Like you can see over here, for JDBC there is a script, for LDAP there is a script, for web service, web test plan. So there are different scripts with respect to different protocols. Already a template has been already provided over here, using which you can start your scripting. Apart from these folders, there are a lot of other files also available in bin folder. Let us see few of the important files. So executable jar file, Apache JMeter executable jar file is a jar file which can be used to launch JMeter. Apart from this, there are some bat files. So in this bat files, create RMI key store and JMeter server.bat. These two files are used for doing distributed testing in JMeter using the master slave concept. And jmeter.bat file is again used to launch JMeter. According to the best practices of JMeter, it is recommended that you launch JMeter through jmeter.bat file. Apart from this, there are few properties file which define the functionality of JMeter, which actually define the working of JMeter. So these are the properties file with respect to JMeter, report, system, and user properties. You can also edit this property as per your requirements by dragging it into Notepad. In Notepad, you can just uncomment anything as per your requirement. Like suppose I want this property, so I can uncomment this and I can use that property in my JMeter. Similarly, there are few properties which are already uncommented and by default they are in JMeter. Apart from that, if there are any functionalities or any properties which you require, so you can simply uncomment from here and use it in your script. So for these properties to actually apply in your JMeter, it requires a JMeter restart. Once you restart the JMeter, all these properties will be applied to your script, or you can say to your JMeter. In doc folder, there are three folders which contains document with respect to API, CSS, and images used in JMeter. If I open this API folder, so there are different folders been made for different elements in JMeter. If I open this folder, so this HTML document contains detail about the methods used in assertion element. So a method and its description is provided over here in this document. Similarly, for other elements in JMeter, you can find the documents over here. CSS documents in CSS folder and images used by JMeter are placed in images folder. So this was about doc folder. In extras folder, extra folder, it is basically used for adding add-ons or adding extra functionalities to JMeter. There are also few steps mentioned over here, like which this line says this file describes how to create local additions to JMeter. So there are few steps also over here using which you can proceed for creating add-ons to JMeter. In lib folder, there are different jar files which are used by JMeter, and jar files with respect to particular protocol is also present, like FTP, HTTP, JDBC, JMS, LDAP, and other jar files are present in the libext folder. If you want to use custom jar file created by you, so you have to paste that jar file in this location. Once you have pasted that jar file in this location, you will have to restart JMeter, and after restarting JMeter, you can use those functions in your scripts. The license folder contains the terms and use with respect to different jar files made available by Apache Software Foundation. So for different jar files, there is a terms and conditions to use those jar files. So you can read it over here. And in printable doc file folder, you have user manuals and tutorials present over here, which you can refer. Like this document contains best practices to use JMeter. So this was about directory structure of JMeter. To summarize in brief, bin folder contains JMeter startup and properties file. Doc folder contains the documents of JMeter. Extras folder contains file related to extra add-ons that can be added in JMeter. Lib folder contains all the jar files related to all the elements and the protocols configured in the JMeter. Licenses folder contains terms and conditions of usage of jar files, whereas printable doc folder contains user manuals and tutorials document of JMeter. This was about folder structure of JMeter. In our next video, we will understand the JMeter UI. You can connect with us on Facebook and LinkedIn using the link provided in the video description. Thank you.